Assalamu alaikum friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today is my 48th video of DevOps. So in this video I will go through the installation process of Jenkins and I will show you how you can print the hello world and create some files in Jenkins. So first of all you need to install Jenkins. So to do this you need to visit this website. So click on this. Alright, so as you can see that I am currently present in the Jenkins.io installation Linux. So currently I am using Linux, so if you are using Windows or Mac you can do this, alright, by simply deleting this Linux and go to this option. It will go through the installation process of Mac OS, Linux and Windows. Alright, so I will go through the Linux, and after that these are the operating system of Linux like Debian, Ubuntu, Fedora. So I'm using Ubuntu, so I will check out these options. Alright, so basically I have written these options. So what I need to do is to first install the Java before installing the Jenkins, because otherwise the Jenkins won't start. So what I need to do is to install the Java, and I'm using Ubuntu, so I will run the following commands to install the Java and Jenkins. So these are the commands to install the Java, and these are the commands that will install the Jenkins. So these commands are also written here. If you scroll down, and you need to, as you can see, that this is the process of installation, Java installation. And after that, these are the commands. First, you need to update this, and after that, what you need to do is to sudo apt install this command here, and after that, you need to check out this Java version if you have installed it correctly. So I have already installed it, so I will write Java version. So as you can see that this is the version of the Java that I have installed. All right. After that, let's clear this, and these are all the processes that I have done previously, but I'm just trying to show you that you don't miss these steps out. Alright, so after that what you need to do is to install the Jenkins, and the same commands are also present here. Alright, so if you scroll up you will see that these are the commands for Ubuntu, and if you scroll down you will also see the commands for Fedora. This is the Fedora. And if you also scroll down, you will see the command for Red Hat or CentOS. Alright, as you can see that these are the commands for Red Hat and CentOS. And this is also the video that you can watch if you don't understand any step. So basically, what I need to do is to scroll up and show you this command. First of all, this is the command that you need to run, and after that, these three lines have the one command that you need to run, and after that, what you need to do is to update the sudo, and then update the terminal, update the machine, and then you need to install the Jenkins. Alright, so let's copy this, and then you need to simply paste this on. Alright, so it will ask you for the password. Let's give a password here, and now you will see that it is enabled. Alright, so Jenkins is enabled. Now what you need to do is to write service Jenkins status. So I will simply clear this and write it, service Jenkins status. Alright, so as you can see that it is showing me the message that it is active. Alright, it is running correctly. Alright, so if you want to stop, you can also stop it by writing service Jenkins and stop. Alright, so it will stop. Before stopping, it will ask you for the password. So let's give this a password, and after that, if you write the service Jenkins status again, you will see that it is inactive. Alright, so it is not running yet. So if I want to start it again, I will simply write start, service Jenkins start. So it will take me some time and ask me for my password. Let's give it a password, and now it will take me some time to start the Jenkins. Alright, so before let's wait for it to start. Alright, so it is started. Let's take the check status of it. As you can see that it is started now. Alright, so this is how you will start it. You just need to install two things. The first thing is to update it and install the Java, and after that you need to write this command to install the Jenkins. Or these are the two things that you need to do in order to install the Jenkins. After that, if you have installed the Jenkins, then you should open the Jenkins software in the browser so that you can perform functionality in it. So this is the main step that you need to do after installation. So basically first find your machine IP address by writing if config. Alright, so if you write if config, you will see that these are the IP addresses, and inside this IP address you can access this one, or if you have any IP address you can find it relevant to your PC. And after that, what you need to do is to copy it. Alright, so copy the IP address that you have, and after that write the sudo -i command. Alright, so I will write the sudo -i command. So alright, it has now switched me to the root user. Alright, so I'm currently present as the root user, and it will open the root user for you. So I have opened all the commands for you so that you can step by step, so that you can follow these steps in order to install the Jenkins and access the Jenkins. Alright. Now the third part is to include the path in the environment variable, otherwise it will give you this error. Alright, so if I type, let's say ls, it will show me, as you can see, that it will show me the error that the command could not be located. Alright, this path is not included in the path environment variable. Alright, so you have to run this command before executing all other commands. So let's paste this command, and now if I type ls, it will show me no error. Alright, so what you need to do is to, after that, add the IP address into the etc hosts. Alright, so what you need to do is to copy this command, and instead of copying this command, you need to add the IP address. By writing this if config command, it will load you the IP address, it will give you the IP address. You need to simply copy this IP address and give that IP address to this this file. Alright, so etc host. Alright, inside this host, this command will be present, and after that the data will be like this. Alright, echo IP address, then the Jenkins local. Also this IP address will be known by this string. Alright, so it will be known by this string. The IP address will be known by this string, and it will be given to this etc hosts. Alright, so I have already done this. If I want to, let's say, I have already done this, but if it is giving me some problem, I will copy this. But first of all, after doing this, if you have done this, let's write the ping jenkins.ping local. Sorry, I have not written, I have misspelled it, so let's scroll up, and instead of writing Jenkins ping, I will write Jenkins local. Now it is working, it will work fine. So now what you need to do, once this step is done, once you have copied the IP address to the etc host, after that what you need to do is to write ping Jenkins local. So I will write ping Jenkins local. So as you can see that I have already added my IP address. So that's why, as you can see, that this is my IP address, and I have already added it. So if I ping this Jenkins local, it will ping the IP address through this command. So I don't need to write the IP address like this one, 192 or 168 or 49 or 1. Alright, so it will also do the same process for me, but I don't want to do this. Instead, I will replace the IP address with this, so that if I write this, it will ping the same functionality for me. Alright, so this is how you can do this. After that, what you need to do, once this step is done, it will be pinged to the given address. Alright, so the given address is basically the IP address that it will be pinged. And if you want to access it through the browser, then it will be accessed through Jenkins local also. Alright, so in the browser you don't need to write the IP address. Instead, what you need to do is to simply write the Jenkins local. It will take the IP address, it will take the place of the IP address. Alright, so that's why it is the IP address is not needed anymore. So you simply need to write this Jenkins.local. Alright, so enable the Jenkins and start the service. Because I have shown you that how you can enable this by using sudo systemctl enable Jenkins and start it. If you didn't do this command, or if you didn't perform these commands by enabling them and starting them, the further process will not be done. Alright, first of all, enable the Jenkins and start this. So I have enabled it also. So let's clear this, exit it, And now if I write service Jenkins status, you will see that it is running. Alright, so it is already running. So what I need to do is to open the browser and write this command. Alright, so http jenkins.local.8080. So open the browser, and as you can see that this is the sign-in page that I have already opened. So I will close this and write again http dot after the Jenkins dot local:8080. So let's click on this, and now you will see that it will lead me to this page. Alright, so I have already done the installation process. I'm just going to show you that what it will do if you type it for the first time. So it will open the window for you. Alright, so in the window you have to enter the administrator password. So basically this will not be the first window that if you are using it for the first time. Instead it will show you the window and it will ask you for the administrator password. As you can see that it is asking me for my username and password that I have set it previously, but if this is your first time, it will ask you for the administrator password that you have to enter. So how you can enter and how you can find the administrator password? So basically in the window you have to enter the administrator password. Go to the terminal and write sudo this command. Alright, so let's copy it for you so that you can understand. Copy this and paste it here. Alright, so this command will be used. If you press enter on this, it will give you the password. Alright, simply I won't press enter on this. I will simply, if you press enter on this, it will give you the password like this, a long password, like let's say this, like this. Alright, so you just need to copy the whole password, and after copying the password, you just need to open the browser and paste the password there. Alright, so it because the password was already created when you were installing the Jenkins, that password was already created. Alright, so the account was already created and the password was also created, so you don't need to worry about it. You just need to find that password from this path. Alright, so it will give you the password, and after that, that has already created during the Jenkins installation. Alright, so paste the password. First of all, copy this and paste the password. Then you can install the plugins of your own choice or the suggested choice. So basically, when you will paste the password inside this browser, alright, and press enter on this, you will basically be given two options. The first option will be to install the plugins of your own choice. Alright, so there will be two options. The first option will be to install the plugins of your own choice, and the second plugin option will be to the suggested plugins. Alright, so the system that has already suggested for you to install those plugins, you can choose any one of them. Alright, so I will click on the suggested plugins because I have already done it. So I have clicked on the suggested plugin. So alright, after that you can also choose the plugin of your own choice. It doesn't matter, but I have chosen the suggested plugin. So after that, what you need to do is to wait for it. Once you have clicked on the suggested plugins, you need to press enter on this, and then it will lead you to another page. And then after that, what you need to do is to wait for it, and it will install all the plugins that are suggested for you all the plugins will be installed. And after that, once the plugins are installed, click on the continue button and create the first admin user. Alright, so now it will ask you for the username and password that you have to enter from the start. Alright, so click on the continue button, create the first admin user, and the admin user will ask you for the username and for the password, for the confirm password, and for the full name. These are the four things that you need to enter in order to create a first admin user. Alright, and after that, click on the continue again. It will give you the Jenkins URL. So it will give you this URL. Alright, Jenkins.local:8080. Alright, so it will give you this URL. You don't need to change this URL. You just click on the save and finish button, and it will give you a message to start the Jenkins, and you need to click on that message also to start the Jenkins. Once the Jenkins, you clicked on that button, it will give you lead you to this board, all right, dashboard. So after opening the dashboard, it will look like this. All right, so this is the dashboard overview that I'm going to show you. So after that, what you need to do is to give the password here, or that I have already created. So I will click on this. All right, so because I have already created these things, so what you need to do is to click on this dashboard. And these are the things that I have done it previously. So the dashboard, the initial dashboard will be like this. All right. So basically, it will ask you to create a job, and it will give you the welcome message, all right, from the Jenkins. But I have already created a job, and I will show you what is the job and how you can create it. But the initial page will be like this, all right. So click on the new item to create a new job. So these are some of the things that I need to mention here. So as you can see that this is the logout button. If I click on this, it will log me out. All right. So let's give the username again and sign up. Sign in, and after that, this is the user detail, Bilal Khan. All right, and after that, if you go back and click on this down arrow, it will give you the some options like configure and other user details that you can write it here. All right, so these are the user details that you can change it here. And after that, this is the new item option. So if you click on this, it will ask you for the item name that you need to enter here. Basically, it is a job through that you can create it. Alright, so I will show you how you can create a job. But first of all, by using this new item, you can create a job. After that, this is the people. So the people will basically show you the users that you have created. So currently, there is only one user that is that is basically mine. So this is my account. So it will give me this my username and this ID. And this is the build history. Alright, so basically it will show you that what are the things that you have built. So these are the things that I have worked on. Alright, so I will show you how you can do this also. After that, this is the Manage Jenkins. So this is the main page in which you can do the configuration, security, status information, troubleshooting of the data. So many things are present here that are related to Jenkins, and through this option you can manage the Jenkins. And after that, My Views option, and this inside My Views they will show you the jobs that you have created. So I have already created one job. So if the job is not created, if this is your first time, then it will show you nothing. All right, so let's go to the My Views. Instead of going to the My Views, let's go to the dashboard, and these are some other options. So if you click on this, it will go to this built-in node Linux. So it will show you the nodes and the clouds that are present here. All right. So after that, let's go to the dashboard, and what you need to do is to, as you can see, click on the people to get a user, click on the Manage Jenkins to set up the configuration, system configuration, troubleshooting, etc. Click on the full name and click on the configure option to set up the user details. Alright, so these are the user details through which you can set out. And after that, what you need to do is to create your first job. So this is the important thing that you need to keep in mind. So how you can create a first job. First of all, click on the new item to create your first job. So let's click on this, and after that it will lead me to this another page, and it will open a new window to create a new job and give it a name. So let's give it a name like first job. Alright, so first job, and after that there will be multiple options if you have installed multiple plugins. So I have not installed many plugins, so it is giving me only two options right now. So what I need to do is to select any of the options. So I will click on this freestyle project. So as you can see, this is the description of the option that it is showing me. This is the central feature of Jenkins. Jenkins will build your project containing any SCM with any build systems, and this can be even used for something other than software build. All right. So these are the things that I will show you in the next videos also. But this is basically the first option that you need to click on if you want to create your first project. All right. So after that, what you need to do is to click on this OK button. All right. So now you can see that it has led me to another dashboard. So after that, click on the freestyle project and press OK. These things come from the plugins. Alright, so if you have installed the plugins when you were installing the Jenkins, then it will install other plugins for you, and it will show you a list of options. But currently they were showing me only two options, that with freestyle project and the folder project. So I have clicked on the freestyle project, and after that, now the configuration settings will be open for you for a new job. Alright, so this is the configuration settings, and this will be the dashboard like this. Alright, and after that, what you need to do is to scroll down here. Alright, and after scrolling down, you can also click from here also if you want to. So and the thing that you need to keep this in mind is to click on this build steps. Alright, so if you click on this, it will show you the multiple options like execute Windows batch command, execute shell, and run with timeout, invoke top level Maven targets. So what you need to do is to simply click on this execute shell. So I will click on this, and now it has opened a executable shell for me. So if you want to go to the help, you can also click on this. Alright, so I won't go to for the help. Basically what you need to do is to create a first job for you, and the job will be hello world. So scroll down and click on the add build steps. Alright, so this is what the add build steps, and after that it will show you multiple options. Alright, so I have selected the execute shell option, and after that what you need to do is to simply write this hello world. Alright, let's click on this hello world and paste it here. Basically this hello world will be printed out. So basically this is a shell, alright, inside the Jenkins, through which you can execute the hello world. This is also the shell. If I, let's say, write echo hello world, it will show me the hello world message inside the terminal. So you need to keep this in mind, that this is also the terminal that is present inside the Jenkins. So this will execute the command if I want to build it, and if I want to execute it, and I will show you how you can execute the command. After that, what you need to do is, after writing this, just click on this apply button, and it will show you the saved option. And after that, let's go back to the dashboard. And now you can see that the demo first project was previously present, and now the new job is present here, and that is by the name of first job. So let's go to the description, and now scroll down and click on the apply and save button. Alright, after applying, click on the upper left option, that is dashboard. Alright, so this is the dashboard, and now it will lead me to the dashboard. The dashboard will show you all the list of the jobs. To run the job, click on the job, and it will show you the down. Down arrow to build it now. All right. So if you scroll, if you go near it, it will show you the down arrow. As you can see, this is the down arrow. If I go back, it will, and go to it again, it will show me the down arrow. As you can see, if I click on this, it will show me the build now option. So let's click on this, and now as you can see that this is the done message that it has shown. It will also, you can also build it from this option here also if you want to, but I have done it from this option. So what you need to do is to open this first job after building it. So after building it, let's click on this first job, and now you can see that to run the job, click on the job, and it will show you the down arrow to build it now. Okay, so I have built it, and after that, once the job is built, open the job, and it will show you the job on the lower left corner. Alright, so I have opened it. Alright, first project, first job, and now it will give me the option here. Alright, so as you can see that one job is created, build it. Alright, so I will click on this down arrow again, and now what I need to do is to click on this console output. So it will give me the output of the message that I have written in my first project. So let's click on this, and now you can see that this is the output that it has given me by the user of Bilal Khan. And after that, this is the hello world message that it has printed here. Alright, this is the hello world message, and basically the job that is present is inside this workspace. Alright, so building in workspace, this is the part of the workspace. So if I want to take a look at this workspace, I will simply click on this, copy the path here, and open the terminal, and after that write cd instead of writing, alright, so let's say cd paste the command here, so it will lead me to the first job. So currently there is nothing present in the first job, so if I go back and type ls, there are two jobs that are present here. The first one is the demos first, and that I have previously created, and the second one is the first job that I have created right now. So this is how you can create the jobs, and that job will also be present in the local machine. So let's leave it, and after that what you need to do is to open the job is build, and open the job, and it will show you the job on the lower left corner. To check the output, click on the job that is built and click on the console output option. Alright, so I have shown you the console output option that is in front of you. So here the result will be shown to you in this Jenkins dashboard. Alright, so after that what you need to do is to find the user and the path. Alright, so let's say if I want to find the path like this one, let's say I want to find the user. The user can be found by using this command, who am I. So if I click on this, it will give me the username, that the username is Bilal, and who am I command is used to find the user. And after that what I need to do is to type the pwd that will show me the current working directory, present working directory. So if I click on this, it will give me the present working directory. Similarly, if I go to the home directory by writing this command, it will lead me to the home directory, and if I write pwd again, it will show me that I am present in the home, and inside this home there is a directory by the name of Bilal. Alright, so this is how you can find the path and the user. So I want to apply this command not in the terminal, but I want to apply this command in the Jenkins also, that I have shown you how you can print the hello world. So I want to apply this command also in the Jenkins. So what you need to do is to click on the configure option for the job to add more options in the build, like who am I and pwd. So let's go back, go to the dashboard, and after that what you need to do is to simply click on this job and this down arrow, and click on this configure button. Alright, so if I click on this, you will see that I'm present in the dashboard of the first job, and this is the echo hello world. So what I need to do is to write who am I. This will show me the user that this Jenkins is running. Alright, so in the local machine the username is Bilal, but I want to know that which of the user is present in this Jenkins dashboard, and which of the user that it is currently running. So after that what I need to do is to find the path of it also, that in which path, in which directory this Jenkins is running and is present here. So these are the two options that will be run in, also with this option. Alright, so let's apply this, and now it is saved. And after that let's go back to the dashboard, and after that what you need to do is to click again and build now. Alright, so now it is done. First job, click on this option, and now as you can see that this second option is created. What I need to do is to click on this one and click on this console output. Now you can see that there are three options that are present in front of me. The first one is the hello world that I have printed by writing echo hello world. The second option is the who am I, that will show me the user. So in the Jenkins dashboard, the user that is present by the name of Jenkins. And the path that it is showing me is the where lib Jenkins workspace first job. And the same path that I have shown you, this was the path that I have shown you in the terminal. So it is showing me the path, the user, and the hello world command. So let's copy this path. Alright, so I don't need to copy this path. Basically it will show you these three options that I have run right now. Alright, so through this way you can add more options like the user and find the path. So let's go to the description. So build it again, and again open the job and click on the console output option. Alright, it will show you the result. After that, the user is Jenkins, which you can find in the terminal by typing etc Jenkins. So if you click on this, you can find many users here, etc Jenkins. So if I click on this, sorry, there is one slash for that you need to write. Alright, so currently it is showing me nothing. I don't know why. need to show me the user is created when the Jenkins was installed. So basically it is not showing me the result. Why? Because maybe I have not I should write sudo ie, and now after giving the password I will write, first of all I will give the path here by simply writing this command, and after that what I need to do is to write cat etc Jenkins. I don't know why it is not working. So cat etc Jenkins, no such file or folder. Oh, sorry, I have forgotten. I need to write instead of writing Jenkins, I will write password. Alright, so I have forgotten it and I have not written it correctly. So what you need to do, I will write it for you. So first of all, let's improve this so that it will show on in the correct format. So where is the path that I have written here? Alright, so here I will write path wd password. Alright, so this is basically the user that has been created, Jenkins. Alright, so this user was created when I was installing the Jenkins application, and during the installation of this Jenkins application, this user was created. Alright, so this is the command through which you can find this user, etc password. And after that, what you need to do, the user is created when the Jenkins was installed. The path of the job is this. Alright, and if you type ls this workspace, alright, so I have shown you, let's click on this, it will show you the demo first path or the first job path that I have created. Alright, there are two paths that I have already shown you, the demo first and the first job. These are the two paths or the two directories in which the Jenkins application is running. Alright, so what you need to do is to create a file in the Jenkins terminal or in the Jenkins shell. So what you can do is to click on the configure option of the job to create a new file in the build in the build by writing this command. Alright, touch sample.txt. Click on the build it now option, open the job again and click on the console output option. It will show you the newly created file. You can check the file by simply going to this directory. Alright, so I will show you. First of all, go to the dashboard, and after that what you need to do is to go to this configure option, and after opening the dashboard you will simply need to write the touch command also with it. Touch sample.txt. Alright, so this is a file. These commands will also run, and this command is the newly one that will also be executed. So what you can do is to click on this apply button, and now this command will run. Alright, so let's click on the dashboard again, build it now. After building, if you open this, let's have a look at it. As you can see that this third job is created, and click on this console output. Now you can see that this command, this touch file has been executed, finished successfully. So what you can do is to simply open this file, or go to this path, copy this path, and now what you can do is to paste this path, and after that write ls, and first of all delete this to show you the two jobs. This is the job, this is the previously created job. So what I need to do is to go to this first job, and now, alright, sorry, I have not gone to this, so I will write first job. Now you can see that inside this first job there is the sample.txt file that is present here. Alright, so this is how you can create multiple files in the Jenkins job if you want to. So this is the basic application through which you can use how the Jenkins work. So I hope it will be easy for you to understand. So I have made it simple for you to understand. So how you can install this, I have written all the things here. Alright, basically you need to look at the options and the installation documentation and all the processes that you need to follow. First of all, install the Java and then install the Jenkins, and after that, if you want to access the Jenkins, you need to enable the system, enable the Jenkins and start it. Alright, because without starting and without enabling the Jenkins, you cannot access it and you cannot access the dashboard on this browser. Alright, so let's stop this. If I want to service Jenkins status, let's take a look. It is running. Alright, so I will stop this. So how will you stop? I will simply write stop. Alright, so let's give it a password, and if I execute this file again, you will see that it is not currently working because I have stopped the Jenkins in my terminal here. Alright, so this is how you can install this, and this is how the process will work. So I hope you like this video. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.